Holmes, you simply have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help. His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heartbeat. I must act quickly to save him.
Oh, who's waiting? Oh, who's waiting?
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Ooh, I actually messed up over in there.
Don't just stand there. Do something.
Please move to a safer area, sir.
Somebody! I would have died if not for you. Somebody!
You really doing this? Doing this? Good. Are we really doing this? Not the stupid axe. Grab the axe or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Right. Grab the axe.
Those hinges look weak. I could break them off.
Help! Ah! Over here!
Get out. Grab the dude. Grab it.
Please! Help!
Please! Help!
Thank you so much. I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Oh, my head.
That's great. Awesome.
Please! Help!
Perhaps
Somebody!
Holmes will find a way to free this pawn man.
Please! Help! I can't lift it with my bare hand. I need help. Oh, thank you for saving me. Somebody! I need help.
Thanks for your help. Don't worry, I'm okay.
Oh, my shoulder. I'd better call for Watson. Please help me. My leg. I'm certain that Watson is far more capable of... Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
You gotta get the people who are a lot more life, life are a lot more
it hurts.
than the others.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need. Now, let me apply the bandage.
Kind of really bored with the bruising by the magnet.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor. Oh, my shoulder.
I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
So basically, there's 4 people whose life are really threatened. 2 main people whose life are threatened. 1 person who stopped breathing. So, and then another person who, or 2 more people after that, and then the last 4 who really.
Okay, so real quickly for this part, I actually forgot what I was supposed to do because it's been a while since I last played Devil's Daughter. So I literally just forgot what I was supposed to do in terms of reconnecting or relocating his arm back into his shoulder. So he was slightly tortured for like a good minute or two before I figured it out. So my dudes. I'm so sorry.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster. What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
Let me go. You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, this gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true.
How were you hurt?
This hammer hit me on the leg.
How?
It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me
You were
leg.
standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right.
So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
As you can tell, there were some people who obviously couldn't be saved. Those were the ones who already were deceased before Sherlock and Watson arrived.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please, not now. I'm in shock.
An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this cart?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No idea.
The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it. Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
The driver is dead. He was killed by the explosion. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion. Celebratory bunting.
This is an absolute disaster.
The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. I won't be able to release it with my bare hands. That's it. This technical cab was involved in this tragic accident.
What a bloody carnage!
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly.
This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. A common fatal. An uncommon location. This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
My poor leg.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
That's it. The axe was catapulted by the scaffold and it landed here. This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop.
Are you kidding me? This right here? Seriously?
The rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
Okay.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
Let's just see this real quick. Hit this, hit that, knock this over, knock that, down.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
First of all, that's not what I had. This is supposed to be number 1, and this is supposed to be number 2. What the heck? Yeah, I know. This is number 1, and this is number 2. I don't know why it did that. That's so annoying. Maybe we should
That's it. The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop? There's a metal strapping. There's a metal strapping. This crank has been turned. A tattoo. I suspect it's from a gang. This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand. Rasco. Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local criminal. Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. Mud. Oof, smells bad. A pneumatic hammer. This cab was painted recently. There is some could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Maybe let me skip that dialogue.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London. This man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect. There is some electrical wiring here beneath the manhole.
may be used in the same way as two single ones. Okay, I'll do 1 and 3. 2, 2.
There's no space for this lockpick.
Oh, I'm an idiot. No, so I was right. I was right. It wasn't a 2-2, so how am I supposed to do that? I gotta actually use 3.
I've not seen such a device before. The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here. I can see the technical cab very well from here.
I just because I live in a day and age where someone like this is just complete idiocy. I'm trying to it's so sweet. It's cheap. That's what I'm trying to say.
A single glass containing traces of alcohol. An open bottle of cheap wine. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh, yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Okay. Also, this constable is very quick to accuse someone. Again, he just built the scaffolding. He didn't cause this issue. Just because someone built something. So, here's the thing. This guy, I think he was hired to, fix something about that statue. And so, he came in to work, fix it and whatnot. And, I don't know. This is very stupid how this guy is already just like, you're the culprit, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, this is why you're stupid.
Mr. Holmes?
You're a stupid NPC. That's why I'm better than you. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that there's like probably 1,001 crimes going on, Sherlock would so take this guy's job. You have to figure something else out to feed your family. If you don't got family. What's got family? I bet your wife left you. I bet your wife left you. Okay,
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
My poor leg.
Trippy. This is the area that we came from. This is where those two guys are. Yeah. So, wait. No, I'm just crazy.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details.
I know he's not. I know he's not.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. That's it. My poor leg. Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
I get it. Raccoon is both his colleague, his friend, his daughter, and his housewife. Seriously. Holmes would lose his head and have it rolling across the floor and Watson was in there to pick it up and put it back on his shoulders.
Fresh paint, but from something else. Mud. Oof, smells bad.
Are you sure it's mud?
There was a collision here. The technical cab collided and stopped here. The lock was forced.
Snake's Nest conspiracy. In the district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes which has spawned upwards of 100 swarming reptiles. These reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dry. In the middle of the snake nest was the skeleton of a child who had lightly plunged down the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco folio, which much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper, which read, "Do not reveal the plot." But
A trail of mud goes through the entire room.
okay, I can stand being in third person. I have to be in first person. Nope. Push me away. No, don't push me away. No, okay, nails. Interesting. But it only no. But it only no. Stop kicking me. Why is it always in the bottom up? Oh, because I need the other ones. That's why. Okay, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't get the point of the lockpicks either.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. Mud. Oof. Smells bad.
Are you sure it's mud? If it smells bad, are you really sure it's mud?
It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I,
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
He could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Expropriation. You are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible. Otherwise, you should be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England.
Electrical wires. A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark. This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half the continent and create a blood bath in order to dispose of other women entirely, you can be deemed to possess neither struggle nor confidence. Anyone who will not have to be sacrificed is unlikely honest for exterminating a million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree. That's very exciting. That's creepy. And disturbing. Mostly disturbing.
My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
I will be so pleased if you can join me and celebrate our next Chelsea birthday, which is due to take place on Sunday after the sunset. You'll put your dream text story, and I know that I made it without a problem. I remember how your life began then, your feeling rejected and alone in the world, how you turned to the criminal path, but you found the strength within you to make a change. You became a good man, although you had no good on you. I shall always be happy to see you in our school, my friend. God bless you, Pastor Gordon.
Whiskey. Of poor quality. Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulating. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. The initials MB. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Mr. Butcher, we have the most excellent news for you. We arranged to go to the hospital as soon as possible so that we may complete this matter. Yes, her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond State Hospital, London.
This letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address. This pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new.
We are sorry for this present situation as we have always been of extraordinary exemplary employee. We understand the complications of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The directors, Underground Electrical Railway Company of London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
Fowler was abandoned when he was young, but he has since changed his ways.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Yet.
Thomas Garrett is an aggressive person who wears the symbol of the anarchist. He dislikes the police and most probably all authority. It is obvious that he is poor, as his clothes are old and worn. Mr. Garrett exhibits black sputum through his coffee, which is a symptom of silicosis. Garrett is ill. A specific burn upon his finger reveals that he must work with electricity.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Why not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught, so we're not as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation. Good day to you. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Fisherman Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains his presence at the scene of the accident and his resulting leg injury. Mr. Fowler has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He's a religious man.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council, I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know. Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Benjamin Fowler sometimes wears
I'm apparently in the children's ward. I'm apparently in the children's ward. Merrill Butcher. Mr. Butcher's wife. A young woman lost her life.
Mr. Baker, I can claim that we are willing to commit your daughter into the care of our hospital. You will be responsible for the travel expenses, naturally taking all associated precautions so you can be better secure with your daughter. Additionally, you must attend to any accommodation costs and all medical functions. The final bill cannot be finalized within the charges and will depend or course upon your daughter's condition. By much more needs at the time may be considerable. Dr. K.O. Medin. Karolinska University Hospital, Stockholm.
Admission file at Karolinska University Hospital in Stockholm.
Karolinska, not Karolinska. That is quite terrible.
Mr. Reginald Butcher, I come from Scotland Yard. Might we talk?
All right, but not too loudly. She's finally asleep.
Is she your daughter?
My pretty little Meryl. She's very ill. Now look, I'm sorry I ran, but I had to see Dr. Blowberry today and the policeman wouldn't listen.
Don't worry, I understand now.
Professional picture. A married man holds the position of railway worker. He is depressed due to the illness of his daughter, of whom he is very extremely fond. His shoes are shiny, they have no doubt been recently cleaned. His expensive waistcoat, now in a shabby condition, reveals that he was previously a prosperous man. Mr. Butcher loves his daughter and is not ashamed to wear a child's bracelet to display his affection.
Can she be cured?
It'll take a long time, but I'm confident that we'll win this fight. I can't bear to think otherwise.
Yes, probably just a question of money.
What are you talking about? It's a question of willpower, and my daughter will win.
I do hope so. Although the treatment at the Karolinska University Hospital is very expensive.
Yeah, it's our only hope. Thanks to the good Dr. Blowberry, she finally has a bed. We're going out next week. It's our last chance. Do you have children?
Yes, I have a daughter too.
We'd sacrifice our lives for our children, would we not?
Yes. Of course, yes. What do you do for a living, Mr. Butcher?
I work at the office of the Underground Electric Railways Company.
Then you must be familiar with electrical devices.
I am indeed. Why do you ask?
It is of no consequence, but tell me, what are the reasons behind the problems you're experiencing at work?
Problems? What do you mean?
You have already received a written warning.
Yes. I'm often late to work. My boss doesn't understand my situation. It's difficult since my daughter became ill.
I see. Coincidentally, we found one of your company's cabs in the square where the accident occurred.
Really? Why was it there?
I have no idea. Do you?
No. But a week ago we had a technical cab stolen, along with its tools. Do you think that could be the one?
It's possible.
Shh. Meryl's asleep.
where I wanted to go.
I need to finish here first. A pneumatic drill, the same as the one that we found in the tech cab. I'd better not go in there.
Oh.
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust. Magnesium strips. Metal powder. Looks like aluminium. So, it was the goal of Rasco's gang to rob the bank. The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. This vault belongs to the Bank of England. An old map of the sewers with a red cross. A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long. All of the licorice has been eaten. These barrels are empty and unsealed. Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty. Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water. I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Where is this inspector?
The belongings of the victims, Rasco and his acolyte. A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards. A Webley revolver. Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings. A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Also known as Jack, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's mission is dog hunting. The gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. He helped the gang to rob the bank and then killed them so that he might keep all the money for himself. Benjamin Fowler is a dangerous criminal who did not hesitate to rob the bank before killing his friends. He must be in prison. Benjamin Fowler hoped to change his criminal ways but felt unable to while Rascal was alive. He made the decision to do one last job. He deserved his freedom.
Mr. Fowler, you assisted Rasco in robbing the bank, and then you killed him to keep the money for yourself. You are under arrest.
What? But it's not true. I never killed anyone. I swear it.
Mr. Fowler, I know that you are an accomplice in Rasco's gang and that you killed them.
What? But it's not true. I never killed anyone. I swear it.
Listen to me. You found a real job and began a new life. You killed bad people without ever intending to hurt anyone. You deserve another chance. I will let you go, but you must forget about the money.
The what? Oh, yes. Yeah, I swear it. I will forget. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The Bank of England was robbed by the Rascal gang. It is the bank where Thomas Garrett has a large debt. It is not an anarchist ideology to rob a bank. They would prefer to destroy. Thomas Garrett allied himself with the Rascal gang and
Thomas Garrett, we are arresting you for the double murder of Rasco and his accomplice in addition to the bank robbery.
Bravo! Case closed. Exactly what the bourgeoisie in power expects from you. Don't bother to look any further.
Well, if you have a solid alibi, I should like to hear it.
What for? Small people such as us are eternal victims of a corrupted justice. Do your duty then, lackey.
Thomas Garrett, I know that you killed Rasco and his accomplice after you robbed the bank together.
I was expecting as much.
However, due to your illness and as the money was recovered, I will spare you.
I don't need your mercy.
You are free.
Out of the question. Do your foul duty. I'm ready to die as a proletariat martyr.
Leave at once. Constable, throw him out.
You don't have the right. I'll show the whole world how you're ready to condemn an innocent man to protect the bosses. I demand to remain in prison.
He contacted the Rascal Gang and helped him to rob the bank. Butcher is a dangerous criminal who not only robbed the bank, but also killed all his accomplices. He must be in prison. Reginald Butcher's daughter is seriously ill. Because of this, he felt forced to rob the bank before killing his accomplices. In order to take the money necessary for his escape, let him go that he may save his daughter's life.
Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Butcher, say goodbye to your daughter. We are arresting you for robbery and murder.
What? You can't do that. What happened to my girl?
You should have thought about that.
You monster. Even if it were true, what would a bank's money be worth against the life of a child? I love you, Meryl.
Murder is never proof of love. Now please, come with us. Mr. Butcher,
Shh. She's finally asleep. I knew you'd
you
return.
should go to Stockholm with your daughter. You will save her. I've made my decision. Leave now.
You understand? I was forced to do all this.
Perhaps you will.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye.